Shall we begin?
Yes.
Hello and welcome to Shall We Begin, episode 13 with Corey Milne and JJ Gardner.
Hi.
Hey, how are you this week, JJ?
Oh, I'm good, man. I've had my ups and downs this week, and it's
You
been
been on trampoline again? You've been trampolining?
Yeah.
I accidentally turned my mic down there instead of up.
That's the wrong thing to do.
That's the wrong way to go.
You've not done that correctly.
No, I've been trampolining wrong. I've been going down when I should have been going up, and up when I should have been going down. It's a whole mess.
Yep. I'm just doing my usual and getting the video out there.
Get it out there. We've got a lot to talk about this week. We've got a lot to unpack, and we've got a theme this week. A first.
Yeah, we do.
A thirst for a first. I don't know what. We're talking movies this week.
We are talking movies.
Because the Oscars happened this past Sunday, but we'll get onto that whenever we damn well please. I think even now, though, we're kind of already over the Oscar slump where nobody cares.
Yeah, well, we all care about that. The mishap, really, don't we?
Yeah, but even like in terms of news, like this is Wednesday, that happened on Sunday, and at this point, folk are like, kind of over it already.
Yeah.
I mean, and we're still going to talk about it because it's hilarious.
So will we talk about the mistake off the bat? Oh my God, do you know what I heard today? I heard an interview with the one of the accountants, because it's two accountants that hold.
So you want to hear the whole system?
Yeah, I know the whole. You can tell me, but I know for our listeners.
So for those who don't know, for the Oscars, the winners are kept in envelopes.
Yep.
There are only two people know the winners in advance, and that's these two accountants. For some reason, it's done by an accountancy firm. For reasons I don't know.
It was when I do know that. It's because the Oscars needed money to start up and they sponsored them.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, there you go. There's an additional piece of information that even I didn't know. Me, all seeing, all knowing, of course.
That was back in the day. Back in
the old day, black and white days. So there's only two people that know, and it's these two accountants. The envelopes are put into a briefcase.
Yep.
A secure briefcase, and they are both separated then, and they take separate routes to the venue that the Oscars is held in. They are never ever then put back together. They are kept in separate rooms, guarded by separate people.
Yep.
And when they go on to announce the winner, they give them one envelope.
Yep.
They open that envelope and read it. That envelope is given to the winner, and then when the winner walks off, they are supposed to receive the second one, which is still closed, which has their winning movie in it.
Yep.
Which, in this little gaffes case this Sunday...
Oh, I know so much more about this.
The oopsie that happened. When Emma Stone walked off, she had her envelope, but was not given her second closed envelope. Then Warren Beatty goes out to announce the best picture for 2017. What envelopes are given? The still closed Best Actress award that wasn't given to Emma Stone because somebody was too busy reading Twitter.
Yeah. Now, I know more about this.
I'm interested.
So, what is fascinating about this is that all of the people that are even nominated get a winner card printed off, and it's a separate printing company that make the cards, right? So the printing company, for everyone that's even nominated, say like and like category of best director, there's me and Corey and then Steven Spielberg, who obviously isn't going to win it.
Ass hat.
I've got the buttons, Stephen. I've got the buttons.
That's a different kind of directing, but I'll let that one slide.
I know that. I'm learning. All the people that are nominated get their name printed off in the card, so that the company that print the cards don't know who's won, because if everyone's name is printed off, they have no idea who the winner is. and they can't then turn around and go, by the way, here's the winner, here.
Yeah.
Which is clever. Now, someone made the point the other day of, wouldn't it be a fascinating, because really the Oscars like kind of can make people's careers and lives, really. Like, it can make them millions. Like, if you're an Oscar winner, you're winning a lot of money. Like, not winning a lot of money, but you are going to get more jobs and things like that because you've won an Oscar. And someone was saying, wouldn't it be a great film to make a film about the two accountants that have the Oscar nominations? And,
it's got
and they get like robbed and like, taken hostage and being like, right, you're going to say that this person's winning the Oscars, blah, blah, blah. That'd be amazing.
Kind of like what happened this year.
Yeah, kind of.
With La La Land. They were held at gunpoint and says, "You won't let La La Land's winning at all costs."
I feel like it should have won it. I've not seen Moonlight, in all fairness.
Look, listen, the thing is, this is the best thing that could have happened for Moonlight, which was the real winner. La La Land was announced as the winner, if you don't know. And then it was revealed that was a bit of a mistake. They were given the wrong card. And Moonlight was the actual winner after a good 5-10 minutes of awkward.
Oh, was it that long? I didn't actually watch it.
I don't know. It maybe felt shorter, but it maybe was shorter, but it felt long.
Yeah. Maybe yours.
That's what she said.
Yeah, maybe says that.
But this is the best thing that could have happened for Moonlight, because Moonlight was bombing at the box office. It was properly bombing. It's made nothing, almost nothing. People aren't going to see it. La La Land, on the other hand, many people have gone to see. People are already talking about La La Land. It's already getting all the praise. People are talking about it. People are going to see it. So with this, La La Land gets, for a brief moment, the recognition it deserves. Moonlight gets a spotlight, no pun intended, shone on it.
Is Moonlight good though?
I haven't seen it. That's my point.
Okay.
Right? So people are now talking about Moonlight. People are like, oh, it's won Best Picture. Maybe I should go see it. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And even in a time where people are like, the Oscars are so overdone. I'm not interested in the Oscars. They're boring. Now they've given them something to talk about. Now next year folk are going to tune in to see if the same thing happens again.
Oh man.
It's the best thing that could have happened for everyone. Everyone's good. I've seen this. Boston Dynamics, the guys who are creating the robots that are going to take over the world. Right?
Oh my.
This week, right, if you don't know, go into YouTube and type in Boston Dynamics and just watch any of their videos. I swear to God, they are like the real life version of Cyberdyne Systems.
Is this the one that you sent me with the wheels for legs? Oh no, man.
So their latest one is doing the rounds just now, and oh my God, if there was ever a robot that is like scary, it's this one. It's called Handle. Okay?
It's called I Can't Handle living near it. It's terrifying.
I can't handle this robot. He's going to handle me though. He's big, he's strong, and he's fast.
What is wrong with you today?
I don't know. So this robot stands in at just shy of 7 foot tall.
Oh, just like me then, yeah.
Yeah, you plus like another half. You. This robot This robot stands at about just shy of 7 foot tall. Doesn't have feet, it has wheels.
Wheels for feet.
It stands on like the wheels as if they were feet though, so it like stands upright, not on four.
And weirdly looks like it's going backwards all the time.
It looks like it's going backwards, but it's actually going forwards just because of the way the arms are positioned to thing me. So it's got two arms which it can use to bend down and pick up items that in the video it's shown as lifting a 100-pound weight.
Easily.
This thing can move at 9 miles an hour at top speed.
Which doesn't sound fast, but it's terrifying.
You try running at 9 miles an hour.
I can't.
And then this thing can descend stairs. It can descend a slippery, snowy slope.
It can do.
And it has a vertical leap of 4 foot. Which, by the way, if you watch the video, seeing a 7 foot tall robot vertical leap 4 foot and not miss a step.
And land it and then keep going.
It can jump higher than I can, it can move faster than I can, and it can pick me up. I am terrified for when this thing starts becoming a police force.
Oh man,
it's happening. Put a face on that thing, I'm out of here.
See, along with that whole thing about...
But credit to Boston Dynamics, because holy shit, it's impressive. It's impressive.
Do you remember that thing that was going to be like the fight between America and Japan in a robot fight?
Yeah.
Nothing came of that.
Yet.
Do you think
I
it'll
swear to
happen?
God, give it like 10 years.
Do you think it will happen?
Let's get Robot Wars, but bigger.
Oh, I hope so. Anyway, yeah, no, this thing's terrifying, especially see with that thing with the whole computers can code themselves now thing. Oh, can we talk about Elon Musk?
Sure.
What do you mean, sure?
I don't know what you're on about.
SpaceX sending tourists to the moon?
Oh, yeah, I do know about this.
Oh, wow. Right, so, guys, it's official. We're in the future. There's now a company that you can pay to take you to the moon.
Round the moon.
So technically further than the moon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got a point. Yeah. SpaceX, which is Elon Musk's company, who are in the space race game, the modern space race game, since NASA's get almost no funding, and Elon Musk has more money than anyone knows what to do with. He just likes to mess about with spaceships, basically.
My favourite thing about him is the tunnel that he's building under.
Yeah.
Oh my geez! Can I slightly?
Can we?
Yeah.
Let's finish the SpaceX thing.
Right, okay, I know,
You're like a child.
I know, but I keep getting distracted by things.
Right. So point is, he's sending two just private consumers who are like, we want to go around the moon. He's going to, next year, send them to the moon.
Did you hear how much it's costing?
An awful lot of money.
90 million, apparently.
Pocket change. That's so cool, though. We live in an age where you can do that.
It's mental.
We live in an age where people who have enough money can be like, I want to go to space. And they go, cool. On you go.
That's amazing.
It's insane, buddy.
I just, I can't believe it's a thing. So I have a fear of melted chocolate. I can't, I can't be near it. It freaks me out. My girlfriend just made us a plate of brownies like over out of shot.
Dude, they've been staring me down the whole fucking
they're
episode.
just there.
And I can't go get them just now.
You're not trying hard enough. So when I was young, I watched a film called Species, which is a sci-fi horror film. I didn't know that when I was 8 years old, though. I thought I was going to watch a documentary about animals, didn't I? Was it? No, was it? In the film, I can't tell you what the whole plot is because I've never found out because I was terrified. But I think it was something to do with a girl that was in a lab and they'd done something to her and she started morphing into this weird, like, kind of alien kind of thing on a train after she'd eaten some chocolate mousse. I was 8 years old and I've always associated...
Oh, so you think you're going to turn into a giant...
I'm just scared. Like, I was so scared of it. The next day I was in school, I was friends with a guy called Stephen. He was sitting in school the next day and he was eating... Do you remember I used to get a Rolo yogurt?
Yeah.
Right? He was eating one of them. I ran out the dining hall.
That's amazing.
I can't. Ever since then, I just can't do it.
That's so strange.
So yeah, I can't do scary films. It freaks me out. Corey has on his phone a list of over 200 films now.
I'll say 150 to be safe.
150 films that he's never seen. I am talking ridiculous things that...
Like, see, up until 2 years ago, hadn't seen Star Wars. But I made up for it. I paid my dues. I watched them on repeat for about a week and a half.
Yeah, no.
And now I'm
like, but
on
the films that he hasn't seen are mental. Like, I can't believe some of these.
So thank you to all for listening. Thanks for joining us on the live stream and thanks for watching the video as well. If you want to find us, put the podcast on social media. We are SWBPcast on Twitter and Shall We Begin podcast on Facebook. If you want to find me on social media, I'm at Corey D. Milne on everything. That's at Corey D. Milne. And if you want to find JJ on Facebook, it's Left Hand Music. And if you want to find him on Twitter and Snapchat, it's Left Hand Sound. That's Left Hand Music and Left Hand Sound.
Yep.
Be sure to tune in next week because we've got special guest Billy fucking Kirkwood. Billy, and it's going to be a hell of an episode. I'm really freaking excited.
Don't forget to rate and reviews on iTunes as well, guys. It really helps us go up the charts and helps us get more listeners, etc.
Because we like listeners.
We do.
Without listeners, this wouldn't happen.
Thanks everyone in the live stream today as well.
Yep, thanks for interacting. We'll be doing the same thing next Tuesday. Thanks for listening, and we will see you next week.
Oh, I like that bit.